After going for 6 years without doing any project together since their collaboration on the Way Life Goes remix, Nicki Minaj and Lil Uzi Vert have dropped one mega hit in the just-released Pink Tape album, which is Lil Uzi's third studio album. The two superstars track in the album is titled Endless Fashion, and in addition to being an addictive hit that can't be listened to once but rather dozens of times over and over again, it has an interesting chorus and lyrics that seem to carry deeper than surface meanings, and we're here to highlight some of them and decode what we can. The track starts with Lil Uzi mentioning the album itself, followed by a subsequent shout-out to his producer Bugs Ronan, who also produced his second studio album titled Eternal A Take in 2020. The intro is then followed by a joint chorus by the two artists, with Lil Uzi going first, and he hits us with one mysterious line in which he confesses to having sold his soul for Chrome Heart mixed with Carhartt. With this line, we believe he intentionally wanted to stir rumors, conspiracies and controversies about him selling his soul, now that dozens of musicians and celebrities have been accused of selling their souls to the devil in exchange for fame and riches. However, we believe what he really means with that line is an expression of his deep love for Chrome Hearts and Carhartt. Chrome Hearts being a Hollywood-headquartered apparel and accessories brand that is also loved by Cardi B and Offset, who wore Chrome Hearts ensembles at the 2020 Grammys. Carhartt, on the other hand, being a Michigan-headquartered outdoor apparel and gear manufacturer. It's even because of his immense love for fashion that Lil Uzi again stresses in his second line of the chorus that he's splashing in fashion and has nothing to lose. He then goes ahead to deliver shout-outs and mentions of Junya Watanabe and Endless Denim, both of them probably being the other designers that he really adores or was paid to advertise. Nicki Minaj then comes in with a cheeky wordplay, starting with a line that, "I got a Republican doctor, yeah, make my ass great again, MAGA." A surface look at the ridiculous line sounds like a Donald Trump diss because she substituted the Republican frontrunner's Make America Great Again with Make My Ass Great Again, both of which generate a MAGA acronym. Then, probably aware that Trump supporters will most likely be offended by that line, she acknowledges the same by adding another line that, "I know you're now mad, red hot like enchilada sauce." Then, in what sounds like a special shout-out to Lionel Messi, who just moved to the United States to play for Inter Miami Football Club in the Major Soccer League, Nicki added another line that, "When bitches test me, it gets messy like soccer." Lil Uzi then comes back with his chorus, which is followed by Nicki's MAGA pun, but she finishes the pun with different words, saying that, "Bitch, don't make me whack you like pasta. I'm numb ER1, you could only be Dolce Gabbana." Then in verse 1, Lil Uzi says that, "I got a Chinese girl, she's from Shanghai, ni hao. She goes to Parsons in New York, she's got a good eye. I know I love her, but I only saw her 2 times. I met her at Dover Street Market, good eye." We believe this verse was basically an advertisement section of the track where Lil Uzi advertised the New York-based Parsons School of Design, which is a private art and design college located in Greenwich, New York City, as well as Dover Street Market, which is a multi-brand retailer which has multiple locations around the world, including London, New York, Tokyo, Singapore, Beijing and Los Angeles. As to whether it's true he has a Chinese girlfriend or not, we're not sure because we know his girlfriend as JT and she's African American, not Chinese. Mind you, Lil Uzi and JT have been dating since 2019, and it's just the other day that JT hit Lil Uzi with a phone at BET Awards, accusing him of flirting with a New York-based female rapper called Ice Spice. Then Ice Spice's father is African American while her mother is Dominican, so not Chinese as well. In verse 2, Nicki Minaj goes first, and in addition to mentioning Chanel, she also mentioned some of her most favorite alter egos, that is, Harajuku Barbie, Roman Zelensky and Chun-Li, whom she revived this year when she released her first track of 2023 titled Red Ruby Da Sleaze. She also goes ahead to say that, "I put door knocker earrings in Fendi, then stamped the trenchcoat Burberry." We take this as an obvious advertisement of Fendi and Burberry, just like her outfits here. Nicki's other interesting mention in the verse is the late fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld, who was Chanel's creative director at the time of his death. She says that I was really in the field with Karl Lagerfeld, oops, now it's heaven campaigns, RIP. Before leaving the rest of the track to Lil Uzi, she gives a shout out to Harlem-based fashion designer Dapper Dan, whose store she says she normally checks in when in Harlem. In the third verse, Lil Uzi proceeds with mentioning additional design labels like Capital, which is a Japanese brand, Greg Lauren, Vallone and Goyard bags. He finishes the track with a double repetition of his chorus in which he happily confesses that he sold his soul. Do you love the track like we do? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe before leaving.